Well, hello. I'm looking at myself. I'm like, God, I look like I just woke up, but I've been up since it's 11 o'clock on the dot. And I've been up since 7, but oh no, I've got that like, oh, I just woke up. Look. um, but hello, happy whatever day you're watching this. For me, it's Wednesday. It's very cloudy today here in Atlanta, Georgia, because there is a hurricane off the western coast of Florida, Hurricane Idalia. What an interesting name. Um, I think it's probably like all on the land now. So hope all our Florida people and southern Georgia people are, being safe. I have an uncle that lives in Warner Robins, and while I don't think he'll get the brunt of it, he's definitely going to get some of the wind and a fair bit of the rain as well. Um, I was going over in my mind earlier today. I'm like, oh, I want to talk about this and this and this and this and this. And of course, as soon as you hit the record button, poof, it all goes away. Oh, yeah. So I was working in paralegal class, or on my paralegal class, Introduction to Law and Ethics, yesterday. And it was all about the different paralegal associations, both in the state and across the nation. Very interesting and informative. And I think I am going to join Gap, not the clothing store, although I used to love Gap back in the day. I haven't been there in a very long time, but I did used to like to shop there. No, Gap as in the Georgia Association of Paralegals. Um, so students can join, which is super exciting. And I think it's a good idea because you got to get your foot in the door, right? And as a student, no time like the present. Go ahead, go feet first and get started, get going. Plus, like, the added benefit right now of joining is in October, the Georgia Association of Paralegals is going to be celebrating its 50th anniversary. Honey, talk about getting bougie. I'll try to insert the flyer for it, like, poof. It's 150, to go, and of course you've got to be a member. That's another awesome thing about being a student. So not just any student can join. Of course, you've got to be um, in a paralegal program, and for some of these associations, you have to be in a paralegal program that is ABA certified, or the American Bar Association, which is like the Association of Lawyers across America. So I am in an ABA approved program. Interesting fact. So the it's all about distinguishing yourself from the crowd, right? When you're going to school, after you finish school, setting so you stand out in the crowd of all the people that are applying for these positions. So nationwide, there are approximately 1,000 paralegal programs. Okay, that's a lot. However, there are only roughly 200 paralegal programs that are approved by the ABA. So being in a program that has been approved by the American Bar Association, that's already, okay, my stock just went up a little bit. So I think that's awesome. And I think, joining the Georgia Association of Paralegals, that will be another step. And I can go ahead and start networking and making connections, well before, I'm still a year, almost 2 years out from graduation. I should be graduating in summer of 2025. So to go ahead and get my foot in that door would be awesome. Not only so you can go to this bougie event where they're celebrating their 50th anniversary at the Waldorf Astoria, Buckhead. Oh my God. Um, that it also they also have other events throughout the year that you're invited to, and it's just a great I think it's a great idea. And it's cheaper for students as well. So regular admission is $125. However, if you're a student, you only pay $60. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to go ahead and enroll in that, and I'm going to try to lasso one of my fellow paralegal students into going to this 50th anniversary celebration with me, because if you my Georgia people, you know about Buckhead, okay? That is the socialites, you know, that is quote unquote the place to live, you know, in Atlanta. You know, I would say one of the top 3 or 4. So it's like really, really high class, really bougie, honey. And like, oh my God, to go to the Waldorf Astoria in Buckhead. Oh, sign me up, honey. Let's go. Where the champagne at? Bravo, getting bougie up in here. Anyway, another note, sociology is going really, really well. And this lady just pulled up beside me, and like, she was not in her parking spot, and I thought she was gonna hit me. Sociology is going really, really well. It's super easy. It's just reading and comprehension. Math is going a little bit easier. Shout out to my main Canadian man, Nick. He really, like, he clutch hit for me Monday, because I was having all sorts of problems with this one type of math, and it all boiled down to how they were wording it in the problem. Like, they being tricky dickies. We don't like tricky dickies. Don't be a tricky dicky. But thanks to Nick, I was able to work that out. You know, I'm really, really thankful, super grateful. It's great to have friends who can math that you can call on and be like, can I use your brain for a second? Because this don't make no sense to me, and I'm sure it would make a lot of sense to you. So, yeah. So anything else to say? Not really. I need to go ahead and get in here. So my teacher did send out, or she sent out a thing saying, oh, I'm going to be late Wednesday, so you don't have to show up to class till 11:20. So typically this would be, like, I should have been in class like 8 minutes ago, but since my teacher said she's going to be running late, I was like, okay, I don't have to be in such a rush. But anyway, Labor Day weekend is coming up here in the States. I hope everyone has a great Labor Day weekend. I will be going out to my friend Cindy and Lee's for the holiday weekend. And maybe I'll even shoot a vlog there. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, be safe if you're in the path of the hurricane. I know it's going to be like going over Savannah and Charleston, and kind of like the eastern coast of Georgia and the Carolinas. So be safe if you're in that neck of the woods. And yeah, drop any comments down below, like and subscribe and all that YouTube stuff, and we'll see you on the next one. Oh yeah, one other thing. So I do share these videos on my Discord and on Twitter. However, there will be other videos that I do not share to those places. So if you are watching, you know, only through Discord or via Twitter, come to YouTube, hit that little subscribe button, because yeah, there's going to be other videos that I don't necessarily share everywhere. There was one last week where I geeked out over my law and ethics book, and I think it's kind of funny. I don't know if anyone else does, but I enjoyed filming it, and it was just overall a fun video. Okay, that's really all now. Okay, bye.